Hey, what's up, viewers? Patrick from Bob versus Only, back to videos episode number 6 of Loving Everyone Week on Bob versus of the day. And today's verse comes out of Matthew 18, verses 15 through 18. And it says, "If your brother or sister sins, go and point out their fault just between the two of you. If they listen to you, you have won them over. But if they will not listen, take one or two others along, so that every matter may be established by the testimony of two or three witnesses. If they still refuse to listen, tell it to the church. And if they refuse to listen even to the church, treat them as you would a pagan or a tax collector. Truly I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." And that's all for the verse. That's what that verse means. And let's get into it. In Matthew 5, verses 43 through 45, it says, "You have heard that it was said, 'You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be sons of your Father who is in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust." In 2 John 1 verse 5 it says, "And now I ask you, dear lady, not as though I were writing you a new commandment, but the one we have had from the beginning, that we love one another." 1 John 3:16 says, "By this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brothers." Ephesians 4 verse 2 says, "With all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love." And finally, 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4 through 8 says, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away." And that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. And thanks to me again, viewers. In every way, God's way is always the best way.